Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be using this gorgeous laser cut ribbon. As you can see, that's been laser cut to give like this sort of lacy edge trim. It's got like little heart cutouts. It's really pretty. It is actually 3 centimeters wide, which is an unusual width of ribbon. You don't usually get sort of many 3 centimeter wide ribbon. And I have found this difficult to work with, like making a bow with this on its own. But I've been playing with it and trying out different styles, and I've found the perfect bow to use for this ribbon, and it is really cute and simple to make. You could possibly do it no sew if you don't like sewing, but it's only a little bit of sewing. It's really easy. Don't be afraid. If you haven't tried sewing a bow before, just give it a go. It's really not that bad. So I've already cut my ribbon. You need 3 pieces of the lacy edge ribbon and 1 piece of plain ribbon. And this ribbon, the plain one, is a 1.5 inch wide ribbon, or 4 centimeters wide. And this is cut to actually just over 7 inches, 18 centimeters in length. And that is just that 1 piece for that. And then the lacy edge ribbon, that is just over 1 inch wide, 3 centimeters wide, and that is also cut to just over 7 inches or 18 centimeters in length, and that is 3 pieces of the lovely laser cut ribbon. Now, one thing I just want to show you is with this laser cut ribbon, sometimes you get some little bits of leftover cutout bits in there. Now, to get rid of that, all you need to do is just sort of run your nails across there and give it a little wiggle, little shake, and those little bits will just fall out. Can you see these little bits that are left in there? Just run your finger across and they just pop out. And I've done that on the other 2 pieces already. I just left this side just so I could show you. It is a little bit messy, but that's nothing that the vacuum can't handle. So we'll tidy that up when we're done. So there's all our ribbon ready. You will also need to heat seal the edges. So the first 2 pieces I'm going to pick up is the plain and one of the lace edge pieces. And I'm not just going to heat seal the edges on these separately. I'm going to do them together because I actually want these moulded together. So I'm going to take my lighter and just run it along this edge. And whilst that is heat sealing, I can also bond those ends together so that they stay joined like this. And then do the same with the other end, making sure that the laser piece is central. Be careful because it does get quite hot. So it now looks like this. And then I've got some UHU all-purpose adhesive, and with these other 2 pieces I'm going to run some glue along the edge just inside that first laser cut edge. And then on the inside of this one. And then just move this one aside. And then taking your first piece, you're going to line this up. Now it's up to you what distance you leave it at. I like to leave just a little bit of the ribbon showing and the laser edge, and then do the same with the opposite side. So you're basically lining the edge of that ribbon. Now I've got a little bit of overhang here, so I'm just going to trim those off so they're nice and straight. The other side, yeah, that's all right. And then I'm just going to again run my lighter across that edge. Just to make sure that's all nicely heat sealed and that's not going to fray. Just move some of these pieces of excess ribbon that I've cut off. So this is what we've got now. And now, if I just show you, by doing that, you've then got a nice wider ribbon base. So that is now 2.5 inches across, or 6 centimeters across. And then you want to fold this in half to find the center. So just fold it in half, give it a little squeeze. You can use a bit of heat from your lighter again if you wish, just to get a nice crease in there. So when you open it up, you can see that center, and then you can either just overlap the center and then sew it, or you can again use your UHU glue, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue across that middle and bring this in to just overlap that center crease. And a little bit more glue. And bring the other side in to overlap that center. And then when you flip it over, you can still just see that crease, which is where you're going to sew through that middle. So I've got my needle threaded with some double strength thread with a knot at the end, but I'm going to change this knot because this is a lace edge ribbon. If you go through one of these holes when you sew, that knot will just slip right through. So I'm just going to make this into a loop. You can see I've got a loop here now. And then I'm going to start sewing across this center where that crease is. I'm going to go in through this edge and then come out for 2. I'm not going to pull it too far because I don't want my knot to slip through. And then we're going to go in this side for 3. And then we're going to come out. Now we will come out through one of these holes. Pull that gently through. And then we're going to go in again and then back out opposite that one. And that is our 6th stitch. And then our 7th one, we're going to go opposite, so we're going to go back in through where this little heart is. You might not have a heart on yours, that depends where it ends up laying. And this is going to be our 8th stitch. So you end up with 2, 6 and 2. So we need our 2 more. And then our last one coming out through the edge. And now I'm just going to go underneath and pop my thread in through that loop. That way I'm not going to lose this knot through the little gap. And then we're going to start pulling that pinch through. And that is why this is important to use double strength thread, because if we were using just normal standard thread, this would probably quite easily snap. And then once you've got your pinch in there, you can then pull this tight, go around that centre a couple of times, and give that a pull so it's nice and tight. And then on this underside, we're just going to go through a couple of times, just to seal that off and form a knot. And then when you flip that over, you can see that lovely little bow shape with that gorgeous lace edging. It's a really cute bow shape. I do like this one. So now we're ready to add a clip. So I'm going to be using a 45mm double prong clip. The reason I use these is because they're just the ones that my daughter prefers. She doesn't like the tubed ones because she says that they pull on her hair. So they're just the ones that we use. And then I've got my 10mm wide ribbon. And I'm just going to cut a piece off at 11cm. And that is to line my clip. And then I'm going to leave that one side while we wrap our clip. So I'm just going to heat seal the ends. Pop some hot glue just under halfway. This is optional. You don't have to line your clip, but that is just what I like to do personally. Not only does it help give the clip a little bit of extra grip, that just hides that metal hardware and blends in with the hair bow. So that is just how I like to do mine. And then I'm going to place this underneath my bow. And then I'm going to take the end of the 10mm wide ribbon, heat seal that first end, and I'm going to start wrapping the centre. So I'm just going to place that under my clip, central to the bow. And I'm going to start wrapping it around that middle. And I like to go around twice. So there's once, twice, and I'm just going to trim off where I need it. And again, heat seal that raw edge. Pop some glue on that last little edge. Tuck that under the clip. Get rid of any excess stringy bits of glue. And then you can just fluff that back out. And that is your lacy edged hair bow. I've got another one here which I made earlier in a gorgeous grey and pink. I think grey and pink go so nice together. I've got this ribbon in a few different colours. I've also got like this colour which they called Meat, which I thought was a bit odd name for a colour, but that is a really nice colour. It's kind of like a salmon pink, so I really want to make one with that one next as well. I just think they're really cute and they're just a nice simple little make. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also if you press the bell button, that will turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye.